Okay, we're up and running. Let's see what we got today. How is everybody? Well, right now I think it's me and Ishan. Lincoln Central knows that 9:30 means 9:30 in 1 second, and then whatever time it takes for this to do its thing. There's Ray. Ray is one of the winningest folks on these shows. Oh, this I'm gonna put this in. This is a good one. Let me tap that out. You're gonna have this tapping noise. So I got a bunch of weeds, but well, it's hard to say what's gonna be put in. So I got them in the. They're still in the flips. So let me show you what the heck that noise is. Right? I gotta jack this up just a bit. I gotta get the coin out of the flip, so I just tap it. See how great that works? There it is. And then I landed on this, so it gets messed up. Come on. Oh, I gotta put my gloves on. Okay, let's go back into there. Zoom in. Zoom. There's a copper round. We're gonna start off with that. Okay, we'll let people come on in while I get dressed. Mantic just came in also. Outstanding is David. Logan's Coins and Cards. Ishan's here. He's usually around somewhere. Is this the one I just took out of there? Oh, look how nice that is. There's Ray. Here's Hoogie. Hoogie put in that Morgan dollar last week, last Sunday. The thing was on my desk here for the longest time, and I'm thinking, I want to open that. But I held back. But, geez, he made that a heck of a prize this past Sunday, let me tell you. What was that I just tapped out? That's a decent looking 16. We'll play with that. Here's Free Girl Amy. How are you, DB Diggs? Coin Finder. Coin Finder's got this new video where he's got the youngin right there beside him. And this guy's about 2 feet tall, you know, soaking wet. I got the new pictured rocks quarter, and I need help. Me too. I haven't seen him yet. I live way out in the woods. I'm just now getting the bicentennials into this area. So give it time. Every now and then, I got a roll here somewhere. What the heck's that one? I'd have to find it. Here it is. Nope, that's a glove. Yeah, I hit the bank. Sometimes they give me a new roll. I just throw it in the can over here. Hey there, sorry about that. Where have you been? Oh, I got a whole roll of Bob Ross. Huh? There he is. I haven't opened it yet, though. Here's JC Will. Layla's here. Dennis Moore is a new name. Got a lot of new names, so apparently a lot of you are skipping the first 2 rules of Fight Club. Okay, let me get this. Let me find it. That's a good club. I'll put it right here. There we go. That's the right penny. I think I got the wrong penny with the wrong sticker. We'll sort that out. Okay, let's see what's going on. I got so many notes. Okay, Cheapskate Coins. You in here? Cheapskate has a 100 sub giveaway coming up. He's got a video on his channel. You can check that out and see how to enter. I have no idea how it works. I haven't been over there yet, but I intend to. Also, we have Anthony Knepper, or Knepper. You in here, Anthony? Now, I don't have the link for your channel yet, so I got to look it up. But he's got a giveaway coming up to fund something important. And as soon as I find out what that is, I'll let you know. But it seems to be a good cause. You know, it's one of those things, bailed me out, and he's willing to work for it. Okay. John S. in here. We'll wait for John S., I guess. All right, there's that one. I can't read this. I'm down to 4 pages. Okay. And here they are. Here's the announcements. Okay, the YouTube coin community, YouTuber coin community. The link should be in the description down below. Did you find my keys? Yeah, they were in Tacoma. They're on their way back, so life will be good pretty soon. Anyway, in the YouTuber coin community, I put up a post sometimes before I do these streams. You know, you're getting an announcement. So if you have an announcement for your channel, for those of you that have a channel, let me know. Send me an email, put it in there. Just, you know, just put a post up, and I'll get it. I'll do my best to yell it out. Now, Polly Nichols has a 500 giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway. And you can check on his channel. That should be below. If not, the directory, the video directory is in the description, and you can check that, and it'll, you know, get you all these channels. Hoogie, Scott Hoogie's in here. We just talked about him. He's got a, he took some solid, what was that, printed on a 3D printer, and he printed the date for 1982, large date, small date. So you get a 3D model of what the darn thing looks like, and it's, you know, it's this big. Makes it real easy to identify those things. There's Darlin, there's Fluffy, there's Beth Coddington. I saw Amber. Amber's with us, goody good. Hope you're feeling better. Amber's got the flu or the, you know, the crud or the screamers, whatever it is. Half the country's got that. I live out here in the woods, so I'm immune because, let's face it, I'm the only person for like 6 miles out here, except for that guy next door, and he's usually so lit up on that moonshine he's cooking. Okay, I think that's all we have for announcements. Now, where'd my stuff go that I plan to talk about? Okay, this is a community-supported giveaway, right? You send in donations. You get nothing for it, right? The only thing that happens is I'm going to increase this little giveaway prize, this pile of stuff over here. Right now, I start off with this beautiful copper round. You see them right there. They're available for $2 if you like, but we're going to give that away because it's kind of my signature item. Clash has, of course, a guitar pick, you know. Tim Rathjen's got his app. That's out there. That's probably the best deal out there for free. And we get T-shirts that come through here. But we start off with this. Now, if you do send donations, it's important to send it goods and services. Other channels use friends and family. I do too much business to risk it. I do a great deal of business through email and PMs and other ways, and PayPal is a premier means of paying online, and it is too darn vital to me to risk screwing that up with friends and family. If they catch wind, and some of these shows are getting to be pretty big, they're going to spank me, and dude, I don't need that. So goods and services only. If you do it by friends and family, I'm going to return it. I hate to, because it comes, you know, it's not added to the package here, but it's got to be done to protect, you know, my little thing. Okay, if you wish to order stuff like the flips or the scale or, you know, one of these things over there, send me an email. Okay, that's going to let me keep track of who wants what. One of the Rays. I mean, we've got Ray Trupp, Ray Hepper, and Ray Mund. I think there's another Ray. There's so many Rays out here. I was looking for 2 hours trying to find one guy's order, and it was in a PM on Facebook. Okay, well, we found it. He's got his stuff. Beautiful stuff. He's getting some of these pennies. I'll show you that in a bit. But if you want to order something, go through email, and I will then send you an invoice. And you pay the invoice, and that makes it possible to, you know, you get 30 days to pay. You can add items to it without increasing shipping, unless it's rolls or supplies or books or sets. And it gives you buyer protection. It gives me seller protection, so that's kind of a nice thing. Oh, and make sure you smash that like button, okay? Where is that? That's down here somewhere. Smash that like, because part of the prize is this sack of wheats I have down here. I'm not going to pick it up. It's heavy. I got just a sack of common date wheats, 40s and 50s. There might be something else in there. They're not outstanding. They're just, you know, inexpensive little wheats, 4 cents a piece. But the kids love them. That's the thing. I like to, you get kids, I'll probably throw a few extra in there. Do I sell the boxes? Yes. Where the hell are they? I got some way up here. Ooh. There we go. And part 2 of my supply order came in. They kind of shorted me on part of it. So I got part 2, and I got more boxes, right? Of course, acrylic flips. Any 2x2 will fit in there, be it the acrylic or the vinyl, cardboard. They all fit, and they're $1.50 a piece, but you can get them for free because I mean 100 flips is $8 and it's $3 to ship. That's $11. Well, I did the math and got to figuring, and I can fit 3 of these in a single padded mailer with flips inside, right? So I got 300 flips, 3 boxes, shipped for $33, and we can probably do that for quite a while. Hopefully, I'm caught up on flips. I went through so darn many of them, but otherwise they're $1.50. The kicker on these is they have to be shipped priority mail or, you know, in like a medium flat rate box because of their size. They're 2x2x9. They're exactly that big, but they're handy, right? You can put a sticker on them, label this is just my wheats. You know, put another sticker on them. This is just the back of my wheats. Well, whatever you like. But they're handy. So make sure you smash that like button, and later on we'll figure out how many people have smashed like and just, you know, count them up. Ken, those eyes make my paranoia kick in. Don't look at me and laugh. It makes me paranoid. You know, back them off. I'll take off one of them. There we go. But that's the Look-See app, and you'll find that in the App Store. And look up Tim Rathjen. He's also in that video directory. Okay, now we had a couple of people at the end of last show because people keep putting in these donations. So where did that go? Okay, I think I'm on page 5 here. Nope. Oh, this one. I can get this out of here. Thank you. Good, that's gone. We had Cindy Dixon and Frank come in just at the tail of last show, and we didn't put anything into the package for that. So we're going to start off with their donations. And I believe Layla also just contributed to the package. Now this is community supported. I can't give these things away, but I can. By gosh, I can take your money and then add to the prize. So we put it in, you know, the value of retail here. And here it comes. Wait for it. There we go. And with 3 on, Layla's kicked in 3. God love her. So we can get started here. Now at 20, at a retail value of $20, we're going to start to ship this package. There's Brian. Let's meet Brian. I stopped in to visit his show a little earlier. I'm kind of getting used to him. He likes to talk. Oh, let me click this real quick. And that might keep us from lagging. Oh, if you do have trouble with lagging, let me, 1 moment, boss. I'm going to show you this first. Okay, here's the screen. Yeah, let me get that out of the way. And you get a little arrow on your video. Just click that. It'll, you know, when it's a square, because that'll pause. And that may help. Let's go home. Click that. It may help with the any lagging issue. Okay, how's the winner chosen? I choose it in several different ways. I don't take names and a big list of names. We did one with a trivia. We did one prize with pick a number. Real easy. At this point, to make it fit YouTube policies and practices and Florida state law, if I'm going to give this stuff away, everybody has an equal chance. Okay? It's not about the money and the chances and the entries. It's about putting coins, putting this stuff into people's hands, into the hands of the people who are going to spend time with their kids or look at them, enjoy them, you know, build a collection, get deeper into the hobby. And that's what we have to do. So your donations are not entries. They're simply support for the channel. And geez, we'll use all the support we can, and we still put in coins depending on what comes in. But I can't give anything extra. There's no prize just for the people that enter. There's no prize for the biggest donation. None of it. Everybody has an equal chance. And we'll go from there. There's YOLO. Good morning. There's, I cannot read that. There's, hi, please support my channel, everyone. I'll do back the same. Oh, as far as subscribing to each other, right? You get a lot of these channels, they do the subscribe to each other. Really, we're up against the wall here. We got about 9 days. Is that right? 8? No, 11 days left to reach the 1,000 subscriber threshold. I got about 150 to go, and I'd like to stay monetized. Um, it'd be good for an extra, 40 bucks a month more over time. But geez, we all need to get there. So if you are looking for subs, say it. But don't say it every 2 minutes because we're going to throw you out. We like to talk, and if all we see is sub me, sub me, sub me, we'll boot you, boot you, boot you. Everybody cool with that? Anybody? Yeah, okay. Look, we got a couple of entries here already. Like, I can read that. Oh, Cindy. Cindy put in 9 and change. Oh, and the last thing is PayPal keeps a part of the action, and the way it works, I don't see that. So I'm all going to add to the package with what comes in. But it's not too bad. Between everybody, 9, 10, 11, 12, we got $12 to work with. So let's add something. Not that one. This one. Look, it's got letters in the back. We're going to put in a 1909 VDB to give it up a good start. And you can see by the looks of this thing, it's in pretty darn good shape. Where's my stick? I got a stick here. Yeah, I've got great wheat lines on the side here. The berries are pretty well delineated. However, on the front, I've got a little too much wear here for XF. It's very good VF, but we're going to put this in. Now, he's got a bit of a dark spot right here, but I'm pretty sure that'll buff right out. That's no problem at all. But we're going to put a 1909 in VF plus, and that's got a retail value of $8. So let's put that over here, aside. That, we'll set that right in here. And as we get more stuff, we'll just zoom out some. Oh my God, what is that? That's a 1909 VDB. There's no S on it, but, well, a lot of people like to have these. They made a bunch, about 3 million. A few 100,000 survive, but it's the start, It's the first one they made. A lot of the price lists, you see, they always start with 1909 and then have 1909 VDB. Well, they got it backwards because the 1909 VDB was produced first. Just one of those little technical things. Yeah, that's an old coin. It's 192 years old. No, wait, 191. Well, whatever it is, it's really old. It's over 90 years old. Okay, let's keep going. I've got another one. Where'd that go? At 11. I got a nice 1911 over here. Scope. That's not it. Must be this one. Okay. Let's have a look. There it is, 1911. And this one does have the detail associated with XF. I've got just a light wear on the above the ear and on the cheek, right over the back. The detail is sharp on the wheat ears, wheat lines, wheat berries. Here's the front again. But what's going on here? I got this jumble over there on the left. Okay, we zoom in because it's not really an error, not really a problem. It is a planchet flaw. These are lamination marks. They're very, very fine. There we go. We'll get the focus in there. And you see these are laminations. They're linear. They're all in the same direction. When they roll the copper, they start with an ingot and just roll it back and forth until it gets longer and thinner and longer and thinner. And then they punch it out. But in the process, the grains will stretch and elongate. So all your laminations are always linear. And you can see that. In this case, they're northwest to southeast. And that's what these marks are here. And I can angle that. It might help. But there it is. So I got a 1911 in XF with some lamination issues. Real decent shape otherwise. And what the heck's the value on that one? It's gone, man. $6. That'll bring us pretty much even with what we have in so far. Okay, we get to 20 and we'll be able to ship. If we don't get to $20 in value, we'll just roll it over into next week's. Then here, I knew statistics would be in this lecture. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you all kinds of stuff. Wait till you find out what's coming up next if we can get there. Oh, did I show you my giant buffalo nickel? Let me show you this real quick. And while I'm getting it, I'll refresh this page. Got this giant buffalo nickel. I can pull it out real gentle like. Let me set it up here. Had a card. Now where'd that go? Man, there's so much stuff on this desk. I'm going to move this off to the side for just a moment. And we'll get over here. And yeah, we're lined up. I got the Tootsie Roll stand. We'll make it dark. And that's going to better make things so it'll focus when I put this big nickel in. Look at the size of this buffalo nickel. If it'll focus. Well, so much for that. But I got a penny over here. I'll put that right beside it. Isn't that neat? There it is. It's a buffalo nickel. It's this big. Well, it's not really a buffalo nickel. It's a 2001 Buffalo commemorative silver dollar. Isn't that wonderful? Silver. Got a buffalo on it. Hard to go wrong there. We're probably going to send that out Sunday. I just thought it was a neat thing. They got them in gold, too. The gold buffaloes. That's something to see there. Okay, we got a couple of people who have contributed here. If I can find it. There we go. I've got Mantic has come in with a $10 donation. And we have Ray. Ray knows what it's like to win these prizes. Ray with 19. Okay. And what do we have over here? We got 6 and 8 is 14. Yep, we're good. We're at even right now. But I got $30 to work with. A little more, and we'll be in business. I'd like to add this neat one right here. This one's really neat. Let's see, what can you see? There we go. I'd like to add that one. That's 1938. Real shiny one. I like a nice, brilliant coin. And if we get there, that'll go in. But we need to go up. We need to add a few coins, and we'll be able to ship today. Maybe tomorrow, but we'll be able to ship. Let's see what's over here. Off with your head. That's the Canadian coins. I had a few quarter eagles, even 8 St. Gaudens, and I made them into gold bars. We're out. When we get to 1,000 subs on this channel, I was talking to Lincoln Central. I'd like to give away a gold coin if we can get to 1,000 subs. But geez, I got 10 days to do it. Can it be done? We're gonna find out. Let me move this aside. There we go. This is what we got so far. We got a copper and a couple of more coppers. And, well, pretty much it's an all copper show. And the new coins melt faster. It's lecithin that they put in there. Makes it real smooth. They put the same stuff in like white chocolate. Lee Hill has joined us. Good to see you. Let me catch up here. What's going on with this thing? You can't spell Tim. T-I-M. That should do it. Time. Dennis is here. Robin and Marty. There's Marty. Is it the same as last time? That must be another conversation. I'm going to go to PayPal, take a look, because I can put this 1938 in there at 66. Yeah, it's a nice penny. Let's see if we got some more donations coming in, because it's your donations that add to this package. Okay. We ended with Ray, and now we have Beth has helped out, pitched in. So we're up to $40. because, dude, this is a heck of a proof here. I'd like to get this. This has a retail value of 66. Now, you ready? Let's get in here and have a look. This is graded Proof 62 red. Okay, 1938. They started making proofs way back in the day. And they got into the Lincolns, and in 1916 was their last year, and they stopped for a little while. Now, in 1936, after a 20-year hiatus of making a proof sense, they began making them again. And they were in small numbers. I mean, just a few thousand, of course. Here she is. If I can get that light right, I'll get a better look at this. Now, in 1936, they started with a satin finish on their proof coins. It was a satin proof. And, well, they had troubles, and it wasn't a really good idea. And one guy was in a bad mood. So they said, to heck with it, we'll just make the brilliant proofs, which is what this is. Okay, and they continued proof production until 1942. Of course, World War II got in the way. No more proofs for a little while, but they picked it up again in 1950, which is why I was raving so bad about the girl who had a 1948 S proof coin in that one video. Anyway, before 1968, these proofs were made in Philadelphia, so they got no mint mark. There it is. And these are pretty rare. The mintage on this one was, no, that's not it. What is it? That's the Buffalo nickel. I got to stick that back in there. Okay, I got a piece of paper here somewhere, I swear it. Here we go. Okay, 14,734. That's it, 14,000. And you have a surviving population estimated by PCGS to be 11,400. A little more than the, say, the 1921 Pilgrim half dollar. Okay, this is a peach. Numis gives it a price of 66. NGC for Proof 62 red, they say 67.50. So I'm going to use a smaller number, 66. And we get there, and we're going to put this baby in. But this is a rare one, okay? How many, let me find my way back to chat. How many 1909 SVDBs exist? You're talking 62,000. There's less than 12,000. There are 5 times as many 1909 SVDBs as there are 1938 proofs. And that's in all tones, right? That's red, brown, and this is a red one, so it's a peach. This, now we're getting into some rare, hard to find wheats. I somehow, it fell into my lap, so I said, oh good, we'll play with that. I got the screen's doing some weird things. Bear with me for just a moment. Proof, it's in the pudding. Let me go get some pudding. So I would love to add this one in because, well, these earlier proofs, you don't see them every day. I've handled a couple of the matte proofs, the early ones. There was a 1910 and a 1911 that I've handled before, and dude, they are gorgeous. But these, again, they are tough to find when you have 14,000. And we get James. That's Lincoln Central has helped us out with 10. So we're at 50 now. We get to 66, and we're going to put this into the package. And we'll go from there. Now, if you line up all the Lincolns, and I got this on the blog. Let me see if we can get to it. That's not it. Here's my blog. Where's this? We'll go to the screen. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there's my blog, 1 Million Pennies Project. And if you go over to the right, you get the files index. And the files will take you to, eventually, to this one, where I've Lincoln cents ranked by mintage. Okay, and, just the 1964 special mint set, for example, you got 20 to 50 specimens were produced. That's it. 1909 SVDB is down here. No, that's the 1909S. There's the 14D. That's the 31S. Let's find it. Oh, right there. There you go. 484,000 produced, and that's number 26. Now this one has a mintage of 14,734. So from 26 we go to number 15. 14,734 proof. The only thing more rare are the earlier proofs, 36, 37, and 39. They shortened it just a little bit, and the matte proofs. And that's it. So this is number 15th, the 15th most rare Lincoln cent. So you can see why I really want to get that into the package there. Let's go home and have another look at it. Let's find the screen. Half the challenge is trying to get all this to work over here. The computer's darn slow. It's been raining, so that's going to kind of screw it up out here. And, oh, God love you. People have shown up. Here's Shane. Thank you, Shane, with 10. We have Alyssa with 10. And we have Jeff with 10. Now, please keep in mind, if you do send in some donations to support the channel, to send it by goods and services. There is a little box you'll have to check when you use that PayPal. So where'd we go? That was, okay, I totally lost my place here. 1, 2, 3, yep, got it. 4, yep, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 80. Now I'm going to put my little magic line. So we can put this baby in. There we go. We're going to put this down to the bottom, and this guy is going in. Let's have a look at that under the scope. Now that it's part of the package. Where'd I go? No, not that button. That opens the camera. Give me back. Good. Okay, there we go. Lemonhead says check PayPal. I'll be able to check. Alyssa is Lemonhead. That's right. Okay. Well, I try not to say your last name. Let's look at this gorgeous piece for just a moment. Scope. And you can see, look, it's got dots. Huh? Real nice ones. Look at the brightness on that. Let's get this out of here. And try again. Which way do I go on this? Now, it's inside the slab, so it's going to be a little trickier to get a look at. It is MS62, or Proof 62 red, excuse me. 1938, 1 cent. It's NGC. And if you need to look it up, there it is. 2681404-005. And just type in 62. All right. But it has no details. It's a good coin. It really is. MS62 or Proof 62 for these older coins. That's pretty darn respectable. They get pretty pricey. 67 red is the best I've seen. And they're a couple of grand. Okay. Now these little fine stripes you see, that's going to be just a little buffing on the plastic. But 1938 and just a sparkling beauty. Gotta love them redheads. You're darn right. kpv@live.com, and if in the description is a link, let me let you stare at this for just a moment, and I'll go get that link. There we go. Now this will take you straight to PayPal. Copy, and I'll paste it over here. I could be a redhead, says SJ. Okay, here's a link directly to PayPal. And with that link, you won't have to type it in, because if you type in this email and it's wrong, this wicked redhead gets it. And by God, it's a mess. But there it is. Look at the sharpness on those lines. Now, this is nice. This is rare. Number 15th most rare in all the Lincoln cents. Yeah. How many of those you got? Red is not my color. I'll get a brown one in a couple of weeks. How am I going to pick the winner? I have a piece of trivia to ask. And you'll have to, do a little homework. And we'll get there, by God. That's what we're going to do. As long as it's fair, everybody has a chance to answer. And you can guess the answer just out of the blue. And maybe that'll get you right. DB says, check PayPal. I'm going to go over there right now and check it. All right, we got 66 added. There's 80 to work with. So that's, what is that, 14. And DB says check real quick. So we'll check real quick. Oh gosh, wait till you see what's next. There's Jeff. And Aaron is in with 3. And that brings us to 17 to work with. A-A-R-O-N. There we go. A-A-Ron. Yeah, we can do this. Where was that next one I had? 17. We get a little bit to go. Oh, this will fit. Yeah, we can get this in for what we have to work with. Okay, I like to put in some better dates and better grades and some stuff you maybe probably don't even know about. Okay, right next I've got, where to go? I've got this. It's a 1922D. You're looking at fine condition on these. 22D, pretty quiet year. I'd have to actually look it up. Let me find the mintage on that. I got it written down right here, I swear. Oh, let's see. Where are you? 22, 7.1 million. So it's a better date for sure. But you find 22D, a lot of people, they're putting the sets together. This is going to be one of those, later holes. Week D, I'd have to look in a fine condition. Now, mind you, the reverses on these 20s are always weak. Well, not always weak. But I've got some lines at the top of these stocks. I can probably zoom in just a bit. I can zoom in and look at that D anyway. There you go. And you're looking at fine condition, but these are quite a soft strike on the reverses here. We'll look at the front and decide better. I've got a sharp jawline. I've got a sharp cheek line, and I have just almost a start of a separation between the mouth and the ear, but not quite there. Over here, it's not so much a weak D. This coin's, well, it's worn. So there it is. But we got a fine 1922D. Retail on this is $16. And you can decide for yourself what that looks like. It's entirely respectable. There we go. On the better dates, I might go a little bit lower. I like to keep it at least VF. Right on, Tim. Who's Tim? I am Tommy. Everybody sub each other. Sub Coin Dragon, sub me. Oh God, I need 150 to stay on top of things. There's Young Mugs Coffee Roasters. Let's see. For the best coffee in your life, get Young Mugs Coffee Roasters coffee. Good. That'll be $50, please. Yeah. I make good money just promoting his coffee. I do it every time he shows up. Yeah, he ain't paid me yet. But he sent me a free shirt. Man, there's nothing better than getting laundry. Come on, just to help with the 1,000. Adriana, make sure you send me an email so I can, I can't stop in the middle of the stream. So if you subscribe to me, I should be able to find you in my subscriber list and just hit the button. There we go. Check is in the mail. All right. It's one of those Nigerian banks. It's being sent by a prince. All right. We got Aaron, and I got 16, so we're looking pretty good. But what do we got? We got 3 pennies in here so far. And, well, geez, we're looking at, I could add this up. What are you looking at? 66, 8, 4, oh, 4 pennies in there. That's 66, 72, 82, 80, about 90 bucks. 90 and a little bit of change. And with the shipping and this thing over here, that's probably a $100 package already with just the 4 coins. These are nice. Now, how many of you, honestly, how many have an early proof Lincoln? There we go. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the big shiny thing in the middle. I might have to pop that up just a little bit so we get that bright light out of there. There it is. Got it. Not I. Alyssa, old man. Alyssa's dead. Get this. All you have to do is pay attention. And by God, you can win. You can win all this stuff. We do this every week. One winner will take all of it. Plus, you're going to realize we're going to add in this other, some of these wheats over here. And that'll work. I'd be happy to send anyone my laundry. That's a weird thing. Oh, anyway. Mantic and Adrian. Adrian is a guy. I'm trying. You're trying to send me your laundry? Oh, God. I'm going to have to take a break from this channel for a little bit. while I'm gonna need some drugs. Oh, let me take a look at PayPal. See who wants to make this thing bigger. Yeah, that's coffee right there. Oh, wait a minute. This did not get added in. That's the 11. There, we got a 1922. 19, what's that? Okay, I gotta look. Oh no, that's a 16. There, now it's on the right slot. Okay, we got a 1911 XF. How do I keep losing my place? Bear with me. I have to find my way around. So just move these dots so they'd be closer together. There we go. We got a 1911 in XF. We have the big fat copper round. Full ounce at 0.999 pure copper. It's better than your plumbing. We have the 1909. That's the top one. VDB in very fine. The 1922D in fine. And that guy right there. Not quite cameo though. But I think we'll live with that. Native sounds good. There's Native Chicks Coins, Shay, Melba. Everybody's here. We got 37 people watching. Hit like, and we're gonna add some of these little wheats to the prize. Hey, the kids will love this stuff. That's the whole point, isn't it? You keep this, give them the little wheats, and maybe you'll keep these too. But you give them the little wheats. There's the whole gang. I'm gonna run over to PayPal real quick, have a look, see if we have any new activity. Hit that button. Oh, so the weather's warming up. So I've been opening the door. It's wicked nice out there. Yep, there we are. And that's what we're going to stay right there for a minute. So I'm going to go into those announcements. We'll repeat those. Now, if you want to subscribe to other people, or you want other people to subscribe to you, don't be afraid to say, hey, man, subscribe to me. You might do better to use 123 as the code. Because YouTube is, I'm sure, checking people and they're hunting for sub for sub. Don't put sub for sub. They'll flip right out. Somebody is going to have a stroke. Okay, if you're going to offer donations to the channel, it must be goods or services rather than friends and family, because I do a lot of business with PayPal. Look at this. I'm getting so talky. I'm starting to slobber. Where'd my I had a little towel here. There it is. Got milk? Okay. So please use the goods and services option on PayPal when you send donations. Just a little box. You have to click it and it checks it. If you wish to order things like this copper round or the boxes that we talked about, or the 300 flips, 3 boxes, $33 shipped. And that's the unplasticized vinyl flips, right? No softeners. They're stiff, right? They're stiff, but they work great. They're designed for long-term storage. They don't have the plasticizers in them that will leach out and screw up your coins. So 300 of those, 3 boxes, $33. That works out to the same price as before when you get 100, except you get the boxes essentially for free. Got to fix that hole in your chin. Huh? Why are you hidden? There's Cindy. Now, Cindy got us off to a good start today with $10 donation from last week. Now, don't forget to smash that like button. How many likes we got so far? Because I got a lot of wheats over here on the floor. Chris Hurley has joined us, and he says, check PayPal. I'm going to run right over there right now because I got a couple of coins I would love to add to this. I got a whole slew of them up here. Okay, where'd we go? Come on, scroll. Chris Hurley has jumped in with $5, so I got 4.5 on that. We got $8 to work with. Okay, let me show you what we can do if we can get 40. All right. Now, if we can get this up to $40, and we got $8 to work with now, I've got this. Now, last Friday, and I'll do it again this Friday, I offered all 16 of these, right, shipped for $40. And I got a list here what they are. I got a list here what they are. Where's my list? Maybe it's on the back. Yeah, it's on the back. Okay, 43. And these babies are gorgeous. I'm going to have to put these over here under the scope because these are the best 43 steels I've seen in a very, very long time. Now you get the P and the D. The S is not available. Check these out first off because these are gorgeous steels. Baby blue, I mean like the sky, like my grandmother's hair. The fields are succulent, delicious. If you describe coins like food, seriously, they love it. These are delicious. Just breathe it in. So I got a 43 P and D. The trick on the steels is to get them with no rust on the edges, which these are looking real good. Because a lot of times the coins will be in a paper, and the paper can be acidic and eats through that top layer over time. And these are just nuts. They're so nice. Let's see if I can, there's my thumb. See, my hand's upside down right now. There it is. And I could roll that around. But you look at these steels online, you know, oh, this is pretty. Look at the edge. Because if the edge is rusty, the coin is not going to hold out in the long term. Okay, let's get back over here. So we got the 43 P and D, which are just, man, ready to eat. I can eat them up. We have a 44S, 46, 47D, right there, 50D and S, 51D and S. Oh, I got a stick here. 51D and S. Yep, 53D and S, 54P, D and S, and the 55D and S. And this is, I'd like to put these in at $40 for all of them. And if this is something you want, because these are just choice BU and better. They're fabulous. You can see the luster on these. Let me flip them steels over so you can really get a look at them. Right? That's where they really show. Whoa! Okay, that one's MS62 now. I've been meaning to make one of these with, you know, with a, where is that? Oh, here it is. There's my old thing, whatever it is. Yeah, but it's got an edge. It's got a ledge. So I can show you that and it doesn't fall off. That's the easel I built to, you know, just a piece of foam with some cardboard stapled on it. But here you can see the luster on these. And there are plenty of these available. So if you want several of these sets, I can probably accommodate you. But I can add this to the price today with $40, and we're at 8 so far. So where are we going to take this? Because if you want to put together a nice set of wheats, well, you got to have nice wheats. And somebody did something. So let's have a look. Robin has just gone over the edge. Robin, if this is an error, you let me know, okay? Robin has kicked in with 50. God love her. So these coins are in the package now. That takes us to 58. And we'll take off 40 for this, and we still have $18 to work with. Ain't that something? Oh, we're not too far from the next one. Okay, these are men. And Robin, everybody is going to thank you. They're going to love you. SJ went away. She'll be back. She can't stay away from here. She loves me. What can I say? It's the hair. Okay, let me set this off to one side. Because now we're starting to put together some pretty nice stuff. Okay. It always takes a little while, but people say, okay, yeah, I can probably help out. All right, we have a fantastic older proof, a 1938 proof 62 red, right? We've got 16 of these BUs, and baby, I mean, screaming red. You can see these are all full original luster. I picked up several rolls, so we're able to put them together as a good group. If you would get these individually, 43 and D, 8 and 10. Now the book says 13 for MS64. And you're going to find these are as good or better than 64s. But I get the price, I mean, here you go. Practically given to me, so we're able to get some pretty good prices on these. 44S here, $6. 46, $7. 47D, 5. 50 DNS, 2 and 3. Let's see, 51 DNS, $1 and $3. 53 DNS, these two, $2 a piece, and all the rest, 54 through 58 PDNS, $1 a piece. But we got pretty much all of these available. Still having trouble with 52S. I need to get some of those. But if you were to get these separately, it'd be $54. Altogether, $40 shipped. Not too bad. But we're able to put this in the package because Robin Lowe is generous to a fault. Okay, then we still have the copper round, the 1909 BDB, the 1911 XF with the lamination issues, and 1922 D in fine. So we're starting to get a pretty good little package. Now, who would want this thing, huh? That's a heck of a coin. I saw it and I said, I gotta get that in the package. Hi, and I'm Dude. Oh, that's right. There's Robin and Mrs. Robin. He. Oh man. You ever see that movie with Sean Connery and the chick? And Sean Connery was he was Robin Hood, and the chick was I don't know, man, just some chick. Maid Marian. That's it. That's what it was. Yeah, it was Robin and Marian. It's like from 1970s sometime. Yeah, so anytime you see Robin, I'm thinking, you know, Maid Marian. Let's check the summary and see where we are. Because we're 10:22. We're getting into about an hour into it. And right about an hour is, it's probably time to call it and move on. Now, I've got James R. has contributed 10 and change. There we go. And I got Jeff W. I see 4.5. Okay, so let's add 15 total. That's 20, what is that, 1911. We got $33 to work with. And that's going to fit. Oh, perfect. We're going to put in, I like to see an early estimate. If I can get to that. That's going to come, and then this one. And Alyssa's dad. And Alyssa's dad is also a guy. Dude, there's dudes everywhere. All right, I'd like to see an early estimate. So I got a 1912S, a darn respectable one. Now, a bit of a contact mark on the head. But other than that, I qualify this as fine. And we'll go look at the back. See, fine is forgiving. And we have partial but incomplete wheat lines on the top. Okay, it's fine. I'm not a dude, clearly. Cindy is not a dude. I'm a dude. Last I checked. All right. And 1912S, pretty good date. Getting those early estimates are going to be the trick if you're putting together a more complete set. Dang, I need a 12S. Me too. This one's out the door. Okay, now we're going to have something to put these in. What's that one? $26. I got 33. 26, that leaves me $7. Okay, we got book number 1 and book number 2. These are Whitman books. These started coming up like, one hand is really slippery. I need those too. There we go. Whitman started coming up. Let me show you this. In the 50s, and that kind of really helped drive the coin collection at the at the hobbyist level, at the entry level. You get every date, every mint mark. You get a little bit of information like how many did they make that year. Here's 1912S with hello. Okay, I'll look. 4.4 million. Right, here's the 1922D. over here with 7.2 million. And each of these will hold 90 coins. There we go. There's the last page. And you get some more propaganda over here. This tells you everything you need to know about wheat cents. Everything. You read that, you'll know it all. Worked for me. Look where I am. Okay, you got two of them because they've been making these things for 150 years, and there are over 300 and something different wheats with mint marks, dates, finish, composition. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are the common stuff. This is, you know, the regular wheats. That guy is not going to go into this book. And I really, these, you might want to refrain from putting them in this book. The books are cardboard, and over time, they can tone your coins, but some people like these. But if you put these two coins into there, I'm going to be really disappointed. Leave those two out, because these will contribute to rust on steel cents. Okay, the second one. The first one goes from 09 to 1940. The second one goes 41 to 74. Okay, just as good. Works the same. When you push the coins into here, make sure you put on a glove, because sometimes you need to apply some extra force. But the kids will love these. Remember those likes? This is a sort of thing that will be going in because of the likes. Now, these are just common date wheats. Some of them are okay. But these books will not hurt these at all. It may not be beneficial on these because it will tend to tone them around the edges. But on these old ones, no problem at all. And your kids will kind of love these combined with, you know, a bunch of those. How many likes we got so far? I used to put my hand in a plastic bag and put it in there. You know, sometimes I just see one line out of a conversation and it just, my head isn't right. I'm a bad man. 41 likes. Well, let's go to 1,000 likes and we'll put in, you know, a pile of wheats. There's 42. Smash it and make me give up these wheats. I'm okay with that. Really, I don't know what else to do with them. 44 and still climbing. Okay, this goes into the package. So I'm going to lift that up and just stick them under there so we can kind of see it. Because I sent out, what did I send out? I sent something out. Was it Sunday's prize? Wednesday's prize? Somebody's prize. And it's out. It's gone. I mean, it's already past Jacksonville. And I look up on top of the printer. It's, oh, geez. Because I'd set the two folders up on the top of the printer. Oh, man. Well, okay. Well, he had ordered some other things, so I just sent him off with that and just paid the extra shipping because these are bigger. Check PayPal, says Bill. Oh, God love you, because I got several more over here. A couple of little ones. There's a decent one. Yeah, but I got the big stuff in here I wanted to get in. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me give you a quick figure here, if I can get it. There we go. Yeah, that's probably a $160 package so far. Last week we hit about 200. Okay, that's going to be a little bigger now. All right. There's SJ, God love you. Jeff Wilson, we got you. There's SJ with 11 in there. And I've got James with 6. So I get 17 to work with. That'll work out. I'm sure I can come up with that. Where'd that one I had go? Oh, there's this. What's this penny? There's something over here. Let me see what this is. Oh, 1912S. Okay, we'll put that back with the rest of these. So there. Now we got the 12S's in that package. And that's a pretty decent start. Once you put in, you know, 40, 50 of these over on the side, why not? But we're rapidly approaching a $200. Bill J. Bill J, I don't see you in the PayPal. Did you send the, did you use the link? Oh, why is it down there? Okay, it just showed up, but lower. I think PayPal may have rearranged that. Okay, Bill J is added 10 to the party. Okay, and that's giving us 27 to work with. Yeah, we can do that. Good, good, good. But a reminder, if you do send by PayPal, it needs to be goods and services. So far, you're all doing wonderful. A couple of them came in, but they're really, really small. I know nothing. How many people remember the 60s? Best prize on the internet, Jimbo's Coins. Everybody go to Jimbo's Coins. All right, I got a few dollars to play with. I had this. Okay. See, it's in the flip, so I got to tap it out. There we go. Now, I was going to start this with a starting bid of $20 because it's another one of those early S's, but this one has some spots. Okay, they're really not awful spots, but it's got some spots. And you know how picky I am. Okay, and I give this VF, but the spots aren't doing any favors for it. We can show you that. Let's look at over the back. But I get decent lines. The berries on the right side are a little bit weak, but they're well within the range of VF. But I have these, a spot. I got a stick somewhere. Here it is. Okay, just above the C, for example, below the O. A spot. On the other side, we got a couple over here on the bow tie. Okay, they're not hideous. They're not awful. They're not going to ruin the darn thing. And it's really quite a presentable coin. Let's look at this. And in VF, let me give you a quick figure on this, because I was going to start at $20. And VF says $27. XF, it jumps to 60. But I'm going to put this in here at that price. Okay, there's that button. There we go. And that's what we're going to be putting in. So the big camera I'm using over here shows the color of the coin a whole lot better. Whereas that little one is going to exacerbate. Now look at the little dot below the O. And that's the difference that little camera does. It really magnifies blemishes. It's not an accurate representation of color. Here, it's a black hole. Over there, well, maybe. You can kind of see a spot. So we're going to put that in at $20. Subscribe to DB Diggs, says DB Diggs. There we go. We'll put him right in there. So we got a 12S, a 15S, a 1909 VDB, and the big fat copper round. What's that one? 1911. This one was a 1922D, 43P and D, 44S, 40 something, 46, 47D, 50 DNS, 51 DNS, 53 DNS, 54 plus 54 DNS. Plus 55 DNS. Look at all the D's and S's, but not the 52s. And yeah, but not the 52s. And there they go. I got some 52s back here, but dude, I don't know where they are. I mean, I got like 4 rolls of 52 Ds. There's a 52. I'm sure I have 52 S's, but these I have plenty of, so that I can keep this. You know, I can offer this package to a bunch of folks. 52 S's, I think I got like 2. Seriously, I got tens of thousands of wheats here, but I got like 2 52 Ds that are decent. 55 Ds, I think I got, I don't know, 20. I got a bunch. Ken is doing his Rain Man again. I bet you he has the mintage figures memorized. Okay, let me see. On this one, 14,734. I had to look, but you don't have to memorize these. Just look it up in the book here. You know, you got the. Where is it? Where's number 1? Where's number 1? Number 2. There's number 2. I can't get to this one. There's number 1. What do you like? They're in here. Everything you need to know. Right? 1909 VDB. That one. 29 million. There you go, 28 million. Right, we got a, what do we got in there? 1912, we looked at that one. Where are you? 4.4. The 1915S we just added. Right down here, 4.8. Right, so from 1912 at 4.4, there you go, to 1915S at 4.8. Not too bad. The 1922D was in the 7 million range. Right there, 7.2. These others, they get to be heavier, right? Let's see, where's 43? I mean, you're talking 684 million on the 43, 200 million on the D. So the D is one of the more valuable of the steels. A lot of times you can get them, they're pricier than the S's. Okay, 50. Okay, the 46, 991, 44D, 430 million. You're getting into hundreds of millions here. These are the value. Before 33 is the time. You had the Depression, which kind of slowed things up and screwed things up, and that lasted from 29 up to World War II. Once World War II was through, the whole economy in the United States exploded. You have all these people that have been working for 2 or 3 years overseas, trying to blow stuff up. They come home, they get paid. Hey, let's settle down, have some kids, and build a home. And dude, everybody did. It was opportunity everywhere. People were starting their own companies, investing, spending the money, for homes and vehicles and maybe camps and airplanes and stuff. So the economy was just booming. But before that, it was kind of beat. The war did change things because, of course, everybody's able to work. Rosie the welder was out there. Women were really entering the workforce. But the early ones, before the bust in 29, some of them were starting to get up there. Philadelphia Mint, for example, had a lot of more popular issues. 1919, where is it? That's the wrong book, dummy. 1919 had a whole bunch. It's this page. 1919, 392 million. Okay. There you go. 1910, 146. There you go. But some of these estimates, for example, they're quite rare. 4 million on the 11S. 14S is a low one. There's 6 million on the 13. 4 million on the 14S. You get into the earlies, SVDB, 484,000. 99S, 1.8. 14D, 1 point God knows what. Where is it? Oh, there it is, 1.2. Okay. Wheats are neat because you can get most of the set. You can get, of the first 90 in here, 80 to 85 aren't going to kill you. It's those last, 5 or 8 or 10 that are a little bit pricey, but you can have almost a complete set. And some of these in pretty darn decent shape. What are you going back? You're going back 70 years on some of these, 75 years. How long till before was, 75 years for 1943, and in pretty darn good shape. Okay, now it's time to Flintstones. I'm going to set these up here so I can forget about them. So that's why I like to put in, 1 or 2 of these. And then I got this stuff, right, which people don't even know we have wheat proofs. I'm going to give PayPal another look. Okay. And see. And then if anything else comes in, we're just going to apply it to the next show. How about that? We ended with James doing a summary. Here it comes. Wait for it. Oh, you're killing me. Hurry up. And there we go. And we ended with James, and we're gonna stop right there. I've got we got it. That's gonna take care of things. Let's see, what do we have for shipping? Not for shipping. What do you have for likes? How many we got? There, I can see everything. The hammer dropped. We'll just continue it next week. That's all. It's real simple. But we've got. Let me get you a total here. Come on, scroll. I hate this computer. This is about a $175 package. if my math is right. One roll. We got one roll. Let's get it. I got these bags. Get yourself some Ziploc bags. They are so darn handy. They're about the handiest things. All right, we got to count this precisely. I cannot open this bag. There. $52? Okay. We'll add exactly 52 here. Now, we started this project. I got to tell you about this. We want to do a, I can get a bag of wheats that I have not gone through, right? We can open it right here, right here. Open it and count them up. I got a red thing here that will help me count them up pretty quickly. And you know, take a look at it some. So I've got 3 people have an interest in taking some of these wheats. I want to get a bag of wheats, typically 5,000. And we'll pretty much sell them off for what I got into it, and that would be the cost of the coins, shipping, and the PayPal fees, because I'm not going to eat it. But it really wouldn't be too bad. 1,000 wheats would come up at about, where'd the number go? $50 or something like that, because you can typically get a bag of wheats for 200 or so. I got a pretty good figure here. There we go. Figure for 1,000 weeks would be $50 shipped. And for 500, $28 shipped. Just because, you know, the shipping is a greater portion. But it would be a fun little show, you know, open them up, count them up, send you the wheats. Hey, we're gonna add some more. Does that look like 50? That's probably 50. Here's a, no, that's a nickel roll. There we go. There, that's a roll. Where is it? That's a roll, and that's what I'm saying is probably 50 wheat. So good. I'm going to put those in, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I would take some. Okay, Marty, send me an email because I'm trying to keep track of it. But I got 3 people interested so far, and when we get enough people, to, you know, to move the whole bag, I'll send out invoices, and when it's paid, we'll get the wheats. That's it. 50 worth, 50 pennies. You figure about probably 500 would be, you know, like a small amount, make it worthwhile. You can get smaller amounts, but the shipping is going to be a higher percentage. And so just because over at 3 rolls, I have to step up to priority mail, and now you're talking $7.50. Where's your invoice? I'm sorry, Beth. I've been meaning to get to it, so give me time. Gosh, I got all these proof sets over there, but I never got over there to count them up and, you know, get you those figures. So I have your stuff though. It's back here. It's segregated. They were naughty and had to be kept separate. But I have the coins. That's the important thing. So if you want the wheats, let me know. Okay. Now, earlier I went to talking about this guy over here, right? And I said this guy is the 15th least common. No way. 15th rare. It's 15 on the list. Okay. So the question for trivia, and you get this one right, and you're going to win all these coins. I got that 1922D, right? What's its rarity number? Answer it. You get the coins. Be the first to answer. 1922D, what's its ranking in rarity? And let's put that up in the scope so we can see it. That's not it. Where'd it go? No matter. Young Mug says 18. Lincoln says 7. Mantic says 2. There it is. 6, 6, 5, 8. Ray says 35. Now I've got to get over there and actually take a look here. Where is it? 1922D. Wow. Yeah, you're going to get this one right. 13th, 23. We're not guessing a random number here. There is a figure, and I showed you where the answer is. If I were to take all the Lincolns and arrange them from rarest to most common, Where would the 1922 be? What would its ranking be? Now, I've got a backup question if we have to get to that, but the answer is out there. XF, I don't think DB understood it, the question. Now, there are what, 370 plus different wheats, dates, mint marks, finishes, you know, the proof, the saddens. Zeke says 102. Lemonhead says 7th. Anyway, 22 you think would be kind of rare. Now this guy, that proof over there, that's rare. It's number 15. Where'd it go? That one's number 15. They made 14,000. And Dennis says 7.2 million, which is correct for how many they made on the 22D. Let me scratch my nose in front of you and pick something out. What does that do with its ranking? Now this one with 14,000 was ranked at number 15. That 22D, all of them, all the Lincolns, all of them. Dates, mint marks, finishes, all of them. Let me take a look again. I got to write it down. The heck was it? Oh, there it is. Did we have a winner? I think somebody might have got close. Let me go back here real quick. Nope, I don't know. I showed you where the answer was. We got close, but we haven't got it yet. All of them. Not all of them except, okay, not the 1910 VDB. That would be a die variety. But the 1909 VDB would be in there. And I showed you where the answer is. So we'll just, I'm patient. The rarest is a 55 double die. That would also be a die variety. S. Ross says 115. Oh gosh, you guys are so close. Some of you are way off. And the infamous 1908 LHP. Okay, I did the ranking. I took all these things and put them in order, right? And ranked them from first down. And I put it on my blog. And I even showed you the blog on this stream earlier. 105, 21, 31. Now this is 7 million. A lot of those proofs, a lot of the modern proofs are, 3 and 4 million. And there's a whole bunch of those. So you figure that's going to shove this thing way down. My screen is different than ours. Okay. Hidden was talking so loud. Hidden. Oh, have to be quiet during class. 109. You're getting colder. Oh gosh, my heart bleeds for you folks. Shall we go to the second question, or do? Oh, it kills me. Oh God, so close. Say it out loud. It would be on their TVs and screens and stuff. Oh, I've seen some people have been so close. Well, you figure it's a number between 1 and 350. Oh my God. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. And you know who else is happy? Let me show you who else is happy. We're going to go to the screen here. I was just going to... No, one moment, please. Is that it? Yeah, this might actually do it, because Coin and Card Hobbyist is going to be extremely happy to be the first one to guess 121st. And I had it here. I'm trying to dig it back up and show you. But Coin and Card Hobbyist, I saw 121. Scroll up. And now I got to find it so I can verify. But yeah, it's 121. There's 120 of them less. Less minted than the 1922D. Okay, it's here. I saw him. But I saw 120 scroll by. I'm thinking, oh my God, so close. So 124 go by. Oh geez, so close. Okay, I saw Coin and Card. And if one of the moderators wants to go back and verify that at 121. Okay, there. It's after this. So I got you in here, and I could show the group. Maybe. Bear with me, guys. I just got to show the evidence here. Besides, I might be wrong. Every now and then I'm wrong. Coin, no, almost. Wait a minute, it must be the one before that one. This thing's trying to scroll 2 screens at a time. There's that little arrow that points up just a little bit. Coin and Card Hobbyist has it. Well, look, I can't show you the figures, but it was in here. Okay, it's after this. After this. Oh, we close, we close. There's 120. Chris M was so close at 120. Bill had 112. And that was kind of close. Coin, there, I found it. Coin and Card Hobbyist was the first one. So let me see if we can see that. Coin and Card Hobbyist, right here. Right there, baby. Okay, what I'm going to need for you, Coin and Card, I need you to send me your email, no, your shipping address to this email, because I'm going to send you all this stuff. There, I found it. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom now. Yes, Coin and Card Hub and Mantic Coins has confirmed it. So Coin and Card, Amanda, your set just got a whole lot better. Now you got 2 of these, okay? Now, I don't recommend putting the shiners in these. Okay, if you like tone coins, and put the coppers in. Do not put the steels in here. These are superior. All right, and these will mess them up. But a lot of people do, which is why you have these little bits of rust around them. And this guy is number 15 on the list, whereas the 1922D is 121. No fooling. At 7.2 million is 121, because all these little proofs and satins, these things. And we're going to put in a satin so you know what the heck that is. There we go. I got a 2005. All right, all these little proofs. And most of the, a lot of the top 20, top 30 are satins. And this guy is number 15. Coin and Card, if you're out there, well, just send me your email. I know how to reach you. And if you don't claim this stuff, I'm probably going to take it out and spend it on whores. And we'll go from there. So congratulations, Amanda. You done good. Coin and Card. Yeah. You are 18, right? If you're not, then I'll ship this to you when you turn 18. Yeah, you got to live in the U.S. That's another thing. You must have a U.S. address, because I'm not shipping, anywhere. I'll ship to the U.S. I'm not shipping to France. I'm not shipping to Spain. I'm not shipping to... You're 19. All right. Because here it comes. Brace yourself. Give me your address. Make it clean, clear, readable. Use a number 2 lead pencil or graphite. Either way will work. Don't eat the lead, because you end up like this. She's like 20-something. I'm her dad. Lemonhead is everybody's dad. Okay, look, we got it all. We got this big fat cop around. We got the set, and we threw in right at the end because we ought to have one. Okay, we got the 1938 Proof 62 Red. Real charmer. You got 16 different VUs. We got a 1909 VDB in very fine. We got, the hell is it? 1922D. It's under the other, it's over here. We got the 1922D. Well, that's an $8 coin. This is a $16 coin. You got the 11. There's a 1911 XF. That's a $6 coin. You got the, what is this one? I could read it. Oh, the 1915S. That's a $20 coin. This is good for a buck. And I'm quite surprised that these things are only $1. I've got a bunch of them. If you want some, let me know. And we got whatever the heck this one is. Oh, that's the 11. 11, 15, 20. Oh, the 1912S. Don't forget that. That's 26 bucks. We're right there. These are good for 2. You got these. So save them. So when you get kids, you know, in 20 years, when you hit 21, it'd be good. I have a Santee, California P.O. box. Just as good. A P.O. box will work. I believe an APO will also work. FPO, no. We're not doing FPO. But APO is, I'm sure, going to work. I have kids. I've been very fortunate. I have no kids, no ex-wives. I do have some ex-girlfriends who want to see me just, you know, experience extreme pain for forever. There's Polly. Polly, you missed it. Look what Amanda got. She got everything. She cleaned up. Second place, everybody wins the second place, and second place is gets the opportunity to sub to JC Will, and that I'll buy. I mean, that's worth a fortune all by itself. And Polly, we can also subscribe to Polly. Mailing address sent. Thank you very much. I'm going to check that. No, I'm not, because if I check that, it's going to kill the stream. Yeah, we'll just look at that. If anybody else. Oh, here's the thing. If anybody else decides, I'll just put my address in there. Then what I'll need for you to do, here's the screen. Then I will need you to send me a screenshot with the chat box in it, right? Because that will have you listed, and somebody else would not have their name at the top of the chat box thing. And we'll go from there. I'm going to hit the home. And that's it, folks. That's what we have today. We got wheat. Let me know if you want to get in on that bag of wheats. It'll be fun. You know, oh, and I'll enable tips because I'm going to make a dime on that bag. And we'll open them up and, you know, we can put them under the, well, I figure we'll take a roll a piece or, you know, part of a roll each and stick them under here and see if we can find anything. Because seriously, some of these bags, although they've been picked clean for dates, they have a lot of high varieties in there. And you get, geez, RPMs, DDOs, DDRs, CUDs, buyers, all kinds of stuff are in there. That's a nice little perk. Okay, if you want the boxes, $1.50. If you want 300 flips and 3 boxes, it's 33 shipped, right? And I could probably fit some coins in there too. So, you know, we'll make that work. SJ is going to stream. Go over to SJ. We got these new rules on YouTube, and it's kind of going to screw the pooch for a while because we all need to hit 1,000 subscribers in order to stay monetized. If you're not familiar with that, those little video ads you see at the start of a video, the content creators such as myself or SJ or Beth Coddington, they get a piece of that action. But if they don't have 1,000 subscribers, and if they don't have 4,000 hours of view time over the past 12 months, then they don't get a piece of the action. YouTube's going to keep that because they need the money. Okay, I'm pretty close. I've got plenty of hours. I've got the hours in like the last 6 weeks, but I'm a little bit short on subscribers. So I got another trick up my sleeve that'll be coming out in the next day or two, and maybe we'll yet hit 1,000. But you want to have the good folks, the coin folks. You get the gamers, and they'll subscribe to you, and you subscribe back, and then they delete you. I've gone to some of these channel boosters where it's all gamers, and I pick up 75 subscribers, and tomorrow I'm down 2. No, not 2 from the 75, 2 from what I started with. You know, they all bailed. It's just not right. I go to Polly's Nickels, everybody subs and they stay subs. I go to Tsquare Talk, everybody subs and they stay subs. I go to SJ, everybody subs and they stay sub because they're coin people. And that's what you want. They already like your stuff. You know, they're not the gamers. Stay away from the gamers. Don't bother with them. You know, stick with the group. Subscribe to each other because we all need these and get our channels going. And that's what we got there. I want to hang at Shelly H. I get copyright notices often, but they're always cleared up because I have permission for the artists. There you go. Cat wants to come in. I have no music, which is good because I can't sing. So I don't get copyright issues, but I still get demonetized, and I think it's probably because I need some soap in there. Yeah, I'm a little salty. No matter. There's some of the other stuff they got on some of these channels. I'm pretty safe. Do I have to keep my copper round in a holder? I'm going to put that in... Oh, you already have it. It's in one of these. Now, this does not have the plasticizers that are going to leach out and screw up your coin. And please try to keep it in there. Okay? And suppress the urge to take that thing out and finger it up. I got a couple here, I think. Where are they? Is that them? No, those are good ones. No, I had a little... No. But it's going to... If you finger them up, instead of looking like this, those copper rounds are going to look like this. Because the acids and, you know, the organic compounds in your fingers are going to mess up that copper. Which is why I like to handle these just with the gloves. But suppress the urge to take it out and, you know, rub it and finger it and see how smooth it is. I mean, they're only $2, so you're not going to really screw it up. This is a great piece for teaching kids about using the gloves on these shining coins. Because if they do take it out and finger it up, in a couple of years, yeah, it's going to start to tone right where they touched it. Awesome. I look forward to it. Jokes too many, head exploding. It's so beautiful. It's like a bug light to humans, isn't it? Zap! It just wants to get you. Yeah, these are great pieces. They're real pretty. But if you want to teach a kid about, you know, fingers and spots and handling coins, you're only losing a couple of bucks. And you still got the copper round, so, you know, you don't really lose that much anyway. But keep them protected. Keep them in the flip. Keep them in the right flip, a flip designed for long-term storage. And I'll take that and I'll just drop it in there, just like this. Whoops. Once I drop it on my toe again. And it hurts because these things are wet there. They're heavy. There you go. Beth's got a bunch of these. And there you go. And look, if you're gonna rub your finger across it, do it on the outside of the flip. And try not to handle those. Because they are kind of pretty. And if you want to keep the coins nice, you got to learn how to keep them nice. And if that means you got to sacrifice one, well, actually, let it be something like that, because that's only $1 and this is $2. But it's a learning curve. And let's try to make that as steep as possible so we can get to the top of it quick. And tell them darn kids, wash your fingers before supper. And don't be licking these coins and stuff. No more swallowing beans. We're putting them in your ear. And then they tell the kids, you know, about the gum. Because I got some gum that's been in my stomach for 7 years. Why do they care? Why do they tell kids that? No, I didn't believe it. Once I ate enough gum, I realized if this is here for 7 years, I'd be like this. Yep, go get a job. They think it's candy. It's not. There we go. Okay, guys. I'm going to finish my coffee, smoke some tobacco products. Let that damn cat in. And we'll go from there. Congratulations to Amanda Yeah, this is a nice little prize. This will give you a boost. I like to give out coins that, you know, they're going to be a little more scarce, a little more rare, a little more beautiful. You know, get you older and rarer and nicer, and keep pushing that envelope back and get something you don't have, and you know, work a more complete set, a more thorough set. Fill the entire set up, and it's an adventure. These coins will be with you for forever. Flip coin says it's 50-50, but it sure isn't. We can't control it either. Yeah, I'm glad it was Amanda. Why not? You know, she's a youngin'. These coins, you can keep these in great shape. This is in its original mint holder, so you know it's a satin. Of course, this one over here, the proof, that's slabbed. And, you know, if they had taken that out and fingered it up, it wouldn't look like it does now. But a lot of these, I mean, I'm going to take the really nice ones, which is all of them, and put them in flips and send them to you in a flip. These are gorgeous. They're full luster. They haven't been handled. They haven't been touched. I think of what, one of the 54s? Which one is it? That's not it. That's not it. Maybe that one? I can't quite see. It has a touch of a gray area, but that's it. I don't see it. You know, they don't look like these, where they've been circularly selling. These will get darker. Copper will typically darken over time, but you can keep these nice. You can keep them clean. You can keep them pristine. And if you can learn to protect your coins, you're going to get a lot more enjoyment out of it, because they're going to last. They're going to hold their value. And now, you know, if you can do it, then you can say, hey, I can go out and buy these really awesome coins because I know how to store them, you know, properly and safely. She's coin smart. Yep. Well, now she's coin full. All right. So if you want some of these, let me know. I got these. I got those. I got them. I got folders. We got flips. I got the rest of the flips in, so I'm so happy now. Oh, and the acrylic holders too. For the really nice ones, use acrylic. You won't. They will take a pounding. Use them things. They're 50 cents a piece. Inert. It's gonna hold your coin, and you'll be fine. I'm thinking about changing my name to Round Dragon. I'm thinking about changing my name to Pegasus Moon Dancer. You can call me Peg. Good stuff, Mr. PV. Thank you, Lemonhead. You folks have a great night. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay groovy. We'll see you later. Where's that button I press?